let's make a new prediction, and let's hope it will be better this time. So last week prediction was that could be continuation to the downside, even though I mentioned 394 and 392 as a critical area. 394 to the bounce up, 392 to bounce down. What it did, just push those two area and then decide to push up. So basically my prediction was wrong. You see the definitive move to the upside for nice reversal. The pin bar buyers coming and price up, up, up. And the SPY for this is the 4-hour chart. You can see that reach a nice area which is 405, 406, and this might be a reversal area. So you can see this area, the momentum in longer time frame is almost became positive one. The momentum is positive, 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 but you can see it here. This is a divergence. No one. This is divergence up. This is moving down, which means a short continuation. But will it create new low? I don't know yet. Just mean that even though it can push upside, I think it lost power. We will check it in the 1-hour chart later. But a reversal should be. Even check it here. See what happened. See it here. See it breaking up and immediately failed to retest the break. So and you can see it here. This is much nicer divergence, much clearer one. Then bring it back. Then try to decide what to do. So it do the same here. We'll have to see if it's open up to the 410. This could be a nice area for short, and this get nice resistance here. The 4.5 is much weaker resistance area. This is 1, 2. Here maybe the 410 much greater resistance point, and then fade. Bring the buyers from the break point. Mind that we are still have gap here to close and gap here. This is 2 gaps. This gap closed, and we have here, I have to check valid, and we have that this area, have 1 gap here to close, here a small gap to close, touched, and also now a gap here. So it might do this move, and it depends the momentum, because the momentum could be just like this. It's moving down, 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 resting, and then bringing the buyers up. But you can see that what's weird, check it out. Big momentum becoming positive. Shorter momentum positive now, but the medium momentum still yet change. Like here, didn't change. So we will have to see. Like this and create something like this area or a bounce. So the start of the week could be a reversal, and then the max span for the 16th of September could be the 4-5 areas, probably come in here from below maybe, and never touched it, even try to go. I think this week will be a small move to the downside, probably through the divergence, maybe close this gap, then try to move for 5 for next week, or for 10, maybe break to the upside. Let's move 1 hour chart. I added 2 lines, this thin red line up and below. This is some sort of resistance, and you can see how it reacts here. Perfectly hit and boom, reverse. So maybe we get hit and also I draw a line stochastic and breaks. You have to see and break and fall, and this could be a very nice. Give a red candle, it will create a less break. It break the fall to this place. This will be clear of the first divergence and second. So there might be a move. Let's draw Fibonacci level. See. Get here 400 round number, then the 398. Nice. So positive way to come clear the gap here and push 398 bounce from a nice here. Nice Fibonacci level. Direct here to this line, some dynamic constant I wrote above and below, and go. The potential of the SPY is reached to the 4 in area. Even can spike here to Fibonacci level and then down, but at the moment it's dry. Sellers came, then managed to break it, move, create a divergence for another attempt to move higher, failed to clear the 4.6, 4.8, will hold. So at the moment, sideways, did retesting, because this is the 3rd week option expiration. Most of the movement will be on Monday, Tuesday, on Thursday, Friday, small movement, just adjustment, hit the target. So be prepared. Let's move to the Q and see something else. The Q is almost the same, didn't touch, so it might give another spike and then reverse. See it here, it didn't manage to clear it, so it might go a little bit upside with force and then create it. So something like this, and then probably same as I go and for chart, same divergence there. So and also almost hit red line 200. So there are a nice resistance point, which should mean a reversal downside for the 298 area, and check this line price. The moment peak ended strength, nice momentum, no volume. Reason why you see plastic here. Careful, guys. Tesla. Tesla was much stronger than market. It almost also tricked me. Even though I was prepared for another move to the downside, it made a break here, and you can see what it did. It broke this trend of the plastic. Just move with a big momentum, higher, almost as the Qs, almost leading the pin bar here, white dot, which is nice. A key area is now the 280. Might try to touch the 309 again, but with the divergence, I will be careful because if it breaks the 300, B3, all the seller will wait and try to sell those. And there is some weakness coming to the market at the 292 area. So let's say the green line here. So if we see a red below this one in the reversal to this place, and there is no gap here for the long term, that the 265 below will move downside. This is the area was 265 was a key zone, and let it break. The buyers didn't probably wouldn't have to wait here much below. Moment the sellers, I don't think they are waiting here. Managed to break, the sellers will sell high 333. But there is some sort of weakness. No break yet. Might do and any break to the downside. As with the key, I will create a divergence, information to the upside. So even though we don't have a divergence here, you can see how it. There is a small divergence, so just a gap up to clear the divergence, have a continuation to the upside. If it step down, information to lower, probably hitting this, then coming up. So something like a key zone is 86. Yeah, this is it. So far, Tesla is strong as the market. So at the moment, momentum is positive, but I think it's market. Let's move to Apple because Apple was weaker market. See? Didn't move, even though it's lagging like big. Let's check again Tesla. Red, green, pin bar, boom. Alright. Check again Apple. Red, small green, another red, another green. This is sideways. So and there is nice divergence here. So wait and break it, and also if you manage to break it, touch the 162, will create another divergence here. Manage to reach higher, create another divergence, and this will be a short continuous market to retest 1. So it's really that the biggest stock in the market was the week. I don't know if the weakest, but I was following Apple, Tesla, some other stock was the weakest. So at the moment, probably try to move up, but because there are lots of resistance, clear any move to the downside of the market and several other stocks, Apple. Let's go to EA, and you can see A also a little bit weakened last week. There is a divergence, 93.5, 195. So there is a divergence, hit some resistance, more reverse because 200. Let's see make to the downside. We don't have much gap to close in BA, which is nice. So much really move between up and down, but at the moment, careful for the downside. Sideways move here. There is no something to hold it here. Check the 1 hour chart. Good. Try to rest here and maybe put another away from 100 and create a divergence there to another attempt upside. So at the moment, this hit PA make a move, create a divergence for the upside. Just need to clear it and have a go for another attempt to break the two. But see the line. It didn't listen here, so it doesn't listen. Definitely, eventually listen much lower. Let's continue with Meta. Meta also listen here once, twice, third, fourth time. Try to break, so probably try to retest and see as we can to clear the divergence here, but there are still some place here. Make a line there, still strong. Take a time to break. So in any move downside, get nice divergence, upside, and then up. So nothing Meta. Here hit the 200, good push higher to the 170, 160. Then this would be a good area to short and try to lower. You can see what happened. It hits, which is nice. Doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, break divergence there, and try to break here. Break this. Most of an algo try to bring and to make some profit in any cent. They're fighting each cent to make some profit, big divergence. This is not easy market to trade. But let's see. Okay. CNNK was a big gap to the downside. Gap up again, but it's still weak. Momentum started to be positive, no volume. Even though you have a nice volume here, much bigger with a pin bar, which is nice. Go enter long. So if you go long 140, stop loss, let's say 130, let's say 133, $7 on 122, so 154, amazingly target. So idea the target could be 154. Doesn't mean you want to do something. So very idea. Have something here. It will push lower. It's the prettiest gap. I don't know that much NVIDIA, but I like those gaps. What else? Have Mara crypto stocks. Did a gap, immediately tried to close, didn't close, so probably lower. So market will be sideways. I think it will try to reverse bounce. It already moved lower below the 50 moment. Is negative, probably even gap down. And when it does, it could create a nice divergence upside and by another attempt. So this is break trend, trying to bring buyers again from break from 12, then taking forward chart here, touched first, then trying to break it, clear the divergence here. So here's the divergence, clear it. The buyers are house volume from the selling pressure, down volume 6, up volume 5, a 5 point. Nothing much, sideways, I think. Mission to the upside for several stocks. I won't talk about gold and oxy, doesn't matter. Let's finish with buy again. So the Qs is leading already. Yeah, we're gonna hit the target. First buys already hit some kill target, probably, but still has a good momentum. So probably Monday, Tuesday could open. Some stock will open with the momentum of continuation, but be the weakest, and some stock will try to just reverse and then continue with the market up. I think market want to take some breath and then move down and bring the buyers and then try to attack them. There is 2 gaps to clear up, gaps to down, very important. Sideways move 16, very risky week, and we have, I think, a CPI data. I don't think it's really much for the market. The option is much important. So this week couldn't help much. Just give you the key area. Okay, with it, the divergence is a nice moment. Really able to break 0 up. I don't think they do it yet. And if it want to break bars, it need to reverse. Even if it continue higher, I have keys on which reverse from, then bring bars again. So I will just let the market lead and follow. I won't try this week to predict that much. There is several misleading indicator. It break, but moment distance lower, but there is much support here up again. Hope you like it. So let's hope we have a good week and good luck, and hope to see you next week, guys. Bye bye.